A cold case is warming up 6 years after the gruesome murder of 3 people in Mountain Center off of Highway 74. News Channel 3's Tamara DeMonte joins us now with the latest developments.
Hi, Karen. Yes, the new team of investigators is coming together to try and solve this case. And at this morning's news conference, they made one thing quite clear. They are confident that those responsible still have ties to the Coachella Valley and that they will be brought to justice.
We want closure as a whole family. I mean, it's really ripped our whole family apart.
The night of September 17th, 2006 transformed the childhood home of the Friedli sisters into a gruesome crime scene.
And I don't even recognize it anymore.
It is the first time that Tanya Friedli has visited since the fire engulfed the 2-story Victorian house that her father and grandfather built together.
Our mother and John were brutally murdered in their bedroom, and our childhood home was set ablaze. If that wasn't enough, our poor sister suffered the worst of it and was set on fire in a wheelbarrow after being caught while running away.
6 years after their mother Vicki, stepfather John, and little sister Becky were murdered, Drew and Tanya know nothing more than they did on that fateful day, and they say they have lost all faith in the sheriff's department.
I would have accepted anything from the investigators, any bit of information, care or concern, and I received nothing.
Now they're hoping the formation of a cold case homicide team consisting of 12 retired law enforcement officers leads to some answers.
We are in this because we believe this case can be solved. We believe the following to be true. The suspects were known individuals to Becky and or her family. The suspects lived locally at the time of the homicides and still may have strong ties to the community, the Coachella Valley.
The team addressed the 2 theories surrounding the case. 53-year-old Vicki Friedli was the ex-wife of retired Riverside County Sheriff's Lieutenant Ron Friedli. Some suspect the murders were in retaliation for his enforcement activity, while others have suspected Ron Friedli himself.
I can tell you for a fact that Ron passed the polygraph with flying colors. Ron was also eliminated as a suspect by his confirmed geographical location at the time of the murders.
A reenactment video shows how they believe the triple homicide may have happened based on their investigation. They think that Becky walked into a dangerous situation, realized her life was in danger, and then she ran for her life only to get caught, becoming the 3rd victim in a premeditated and very calculated murder.
But what happened to her was extremely personal. You don't light somebody on fire in a wheelbarrow just 'cause.
As they wait for answers, Drew has one wish for those responsible.
That I hope they have to hear my little sister's pleas for life every minute of the day replay in their head.
While these 2 sisters, with their lives ahead of them, are left to look at the ruins of their once happy childhood, a stark reminder that what they once loved most has been taken away.
Even the brick sidewalk, somebody's stolen all the bricks. There's nothing left.
Nothing left but hope for closure and ultimately justice. Now, a new billboard will be going up sometime this week, reminding everyone that there is a $50,000 reward available for any information. And if you know anything at all, be sure to please call 1-855-44-BECKY. And they're also hoping that the Riverside County supervisors will approve an additional $50,000 community donation to get that reward boosted up to $100,000. Hopefully, that's sad that would be what it would take, but
yes.
Hopefully someone will come forward.
I remember this story. It seems so tragic and so, off the beaten path, and it does seem personal the way
very much so.
Younger one was, chased down and then burned in a wheelbarrow. Are the sisters afraid for their lives?
I don't think they are. I really don't. I think that they think this is a very calculated murder, and it was definitely targeting Becky. And they said basically there's a term called posing, and whoever did this took the time to actually pose her in that wheelbarrow. It took the time. It's a way to kind of shock the first responders and the community, just to send a message.
Well, it sure did.
Yes, big
right.
time.
Hopefully they'll get some closure on this.
I sure hope
some
so.
answers. Thanks, Tamara.